Superflat Survival? Yeah, it's back. And I really want to thank you for all the support you showed me on the channel for this series, the first 18 that we did. And we're bringing it back again because it's a fan favorite. I'm here at the starter base, and between now and the last episode, we found a very important resource, and it's going to change the way we play. What we found was sugarcane, and almost immediately after I got the sugarcane, I couldn't even wait. Dang it. Trapped myself in there. I couldn't even wait to make a sugarcane farm, and so I've already made one here at this base. How do I get over to it? Okay, let's just fly. Because we can get almost an infinite supply of rockets now that we have this sugarcane farm in place. Let's see. As you can see here, we have 3 modules set up, and I think each one is 16 blocks long. That was a way that we could conserve on resources for crafting these guys right here, the observers. And then if we just place one observer at each end, that observer will power the line behind it up to 8 blocks. And so each observer powers these 8 pistons beneath it. So we can make up to 16 sugarcane farm here, 16 in a row. And I've used mud for the sugarcane down there, and then underneath is just the minecart hopper that was connected to the wool farm. So the collection system is the same. We're just piggybacking off the wool farm for that, and I was able to fit 3 modules in here, so there's a little bit of space between. Can I make this jump? But as you can see, we've got 1, 2, and 1 more here at the end, 3 modules of sugarcane. Now you would think that would be enough sugarcane, but oh no, I have plans in this episode to make yet another sugarcane farm, but we're not going to do it here. We're not going to do it here at the starter base. We're actually going to do it over near the stronghold that we removed in the last episode. We've been working on a kind of a starter base, not a starter base, but kind of a mega base build over there. And one of the things slowing us down was resources, especially glass. And so in between episodes here, I've been trading with the villagers, and I've been trying to save up a bunch of glass. And so as you can see, we have, geez, I don't even know how much glass this is, but we've got quite a bit of glass saved up in the chest here. I've also been purchasing glowstone from our cleric villagers, and we've got a lot of emeralds now. I've got over 3 stacks of emerald blocks in here, so when this glass is gone, we can buy even more. And we still have quite a bit of dirt as well, and so we can start working on the base over there. And that's exactly where I plan to build another sugarcane farm, very similar to this one actually. But in order to do that, we're going to need to collect some more resources, and I don't remember exactly where I've been storing them, but I think in here I have a whole bunch of redstone extra stuff. Okay, that should be enough observers. What we're gonna need to craft is more pistons, and I think we might need a lot more hoppers as well. And then the reason for that is not planning to do a minecart with a hopper collection system this time. I think we're just gonna use hoppers with mud blocks on them instead. But we'll see how that goes. In any case, I'm gonna have to save up and collect a bunch of resources for that build. In the meantime, I've been on the lookout for a pillager patrol because I would love to do another raid in this episode. It's surprisingly easy to do raids here. This is actually the collection system for the wool, and there's the minecart with hopper. You can actually see, we just picked up some sugarcane. The wool collects in greater quantities than the sugarcane though, so we don't actually get as much of the sugarcane. But now that we have the sugarcane issue solved, thank you, Mr. Wandering Trader, we pretty much have an infinite supply of rockets. And here is where I've been storing the gunpowder, which we get from our mob farm up there. And in addition to the gunpowder, here's where I've been storing the sugarcane. There's a little bit of paper in here, and I have some extra rockets now. So getting rockets is not going to be a problem. We have a bunch of extra wool in here too, which we can trade for even more emeralds. Here, let's put this shulker box away because we're going to need access to it later. And I also have plans in this series coming up. I guess I'll go ahead and spoil them now. Oh, I thought I could get up here. I haven't used the trapdoors in a while. Actually, I don't want to be up here. I want to be up here where we started the episode because I'm still looking for a pillager patrol to start a raid. And I don't see any around. Yeah, pillager patrols are difficult to find. They don't... Actually, the most success I've had in getting a pillager patrol to spawn in is just heading on up to the top of the mob farm here. But it does take like a full minute almost to get to the top. It's quite a slow ascent up this ladder. I guess I could fly up now that we have so many rockets. But I don't know, I still find it's kind of nice just to use the ladder and save the rockets anyway. Yeah, it's quite a long way up here, as you can see. But while I'm up here, it's a good way to get levels, and then also I can get even more gunpowder and other mob drops up here. Looks like it's going nighttime. Usually the pillager patrols don't spawn in during the night. I've noticed it's usually during the day. I don't know if that's just a coincidence or not, but that does seem to be the way it goes. So we're going to want to sleep this night. What do we got in here? We're not going to get very many mobs spawning in here either. If it's nighttime and we have a bunch of mobs spawning down on the surface. But yeah, let's fly down and we'll have a sleep in our bed. And maybe we'll get a pillager patrol on the next day. All right, we'll hit the sack here. Without pillager outposts, a pillager patrol is the only way we have to start a raid in this world, and I've just seen one below. Let's quickly get the bad omen effect here so that we can start a raid, because sometimes these guys disappear on you because we're so far up. So, okay, it looks like we've reached them in time, and so we've got the bannerman here. Once we defeat him, he'll give us the bad omen effect, and then we can start a raid. Oh, watch out, slime. Alright, let's get over here to where the villagers are. In fact, we can just land right here in this little house. Okay, we've just started a raid. Okay, I've got the banner. And so the raid will begin now, as soon as the bar loads up above. Okay, there we go. I just saw a bunch of them load in down there. Let's start taking them out with the bow here. If we can land some long shots, we should be able to take the entire wave out before they even can get over to us. Of course, they can't get over the wall there. We've actually completed a raid here before. After this raid is over, we're going to get the Hero of the Village effect, which is the reason I really wanted to start a raid. Because we get a lot of good loot from the villagers below when we do that. Okay, we should be getting another wave coming in soon. The raiders are going to drop their loot along the wall there, so eventually we have to go out and collect that. But we can wait, I think, until we get another wave. Let's see, what direction are they going to come from, actually? Hello, raiders? Where are you? Okay, there they are over there. We can just take them out with the bow the same way we just did. Looks like I'm landing a few shots. Yeah, they come around here to the front, which makes it even easier to complete a raid. Let's see, those ones are kind of stuck there, but they're still within range. This guy came over. Thank you for paying me a visit. Who's that guy? Is that an illager? And then it looks like we've only got just a couple left here. Hold still. Okay, there we go. That's another wave down. The next wave should have a Ravager in it. How many raid waves are there total? Is it 5? Anyways, let's look around and see if we can spot where the next wave is going to come from. It should be, okay, over there, I see them. This time they have a witch with them, and yeah, there's a Ravager. We'll target the Ravager first, but in my experience, the Ravager can't even break the wall, so he's not really a threat to us. But we'll take him out first, just in case. I think that's kind of a smart thing to do there. There's probably going to be another Ravager in a subsequent wave. All right, we've got, let's see, just the witch left, is it? I think that's the last one there. Yeah, okay. And now we should get another wave. It's ridiculously easy the way we have our base set up here, virtually spawn-proof to defeat a raid. The problem is finding the pillager patrol to get the bad omen effect. Okay, there we go. That's the next wave coming in. Let's see if we can get lucky with a few random shots here. I want to target the witches in the back. I'm hoping that one of the things we can get here is another Totem of Undying. I think we have an extra one, but it'd be nice if we could get at least one more. There we go, and we'll take out this fella. I like when they stop right in front of me there. Look, the witches are trying to splash me with their potions, and I don't think they can even reach up here. So they're no danger to me either. This is how easy it is to take on a raid in Superflat Survival. Let's see, 2 shots, right, with the witches? And there are... Okay, they're over there, I see them. I don't know why they're not coming over here, but we should be able to hit them from here. There's the bannermen, and it looks like this... Oh, I thought that pillager guy was gonna come around to me, but I guess not. They're just gonna stay right over there. Okay, one fella left here, and then we should get the next wave coming. He's just like moving around in circles out there. Quickly in between waves, why don't we go out and see if we can grab some of the loot out here? Let's see, we've got sticks, banners. Not too much here. There should be a saddle somewhere. A little bit of glowstone. Okay, and then I think we'll just retreat to safety here. Is the smart thing to do, especially with the slimes out here. Okay, we'll just land in the house real quick. I need to eat, and then we can take out the next wave. It should be really easy here. Is this the last one, actually? Oh, I wasn't expecting the evoker to be able to reach me with that, but it looks like I'm within range of the evoker's ranged attack. Let's take out the Ravager first. I don't know what happened to the evoker, actually. Is it still out there? I must have taken him out already, maybe? Okay, is that the entire wave defeated? No, there's a couple guys left over here. Those aren't the evokers over there, are they? I haven't seen any Vex spawn in. But if those are the evokers, we might want to go over there and see if we can get a Totem of Undying. Oh, it looks like we got raid victory, so we're free to go pick up the loot now. Should be pretty easy to collect. Yay, we got another Totem of Undying. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. And a saddle as well. Yeah, you can get a lot of good loot from a raid. And then I'm also interested in going to see, hang out with the villagers for a bit and take advantage of the Hero of the Village effect. Here, can I get back in? I'll just fly in. I was gonna break the wall, but it's fine. We'll just land up in here. Have another bite to eat, and I guess we can go put our loot away. We got a few crossbows as well. That's nice. And then we should get the villagers throwing some things at us. Some things that we might actually need. So, Hero of the Village lasts for, let's see. How long is that effect good for? 38 minutes, so I'm just gonna hang out in here with the villagers for a bit and collect my loot, and then we'll go build a sugarcane farm at the new base. Here we are at the end portal. This is the site of our future base. As you can see behind me, this is what we got done in the last episode. We're going to be working here today and building a sugarcane farm. Looks like the sun is going to set soon. I think I already set my spawn here, but we'll come down and sleep when the sun has officially set. Let me show you. This is where the sugarcane farm is going to go. We're just going to build a very basic 16 block wide module here, and let's try to get it done as quickly as we can as the sun sets. I think I have everything I need here in this shulker box. The first thing I want to get started with is a double chest right in the center, and then we can go ahead and place in our hoppers as well. Let's see, I need to count out the blocks real quick to see where this is going to go. But I think it's going to go right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this should be one of the chests, and then the other one should go right next to it, I believe. And then if we've done that correctly, it should be that this chest here, we can put a hopper out the back, and then we can bring the hopper chain down 8 on each side, and that should be exactly the number of blocks we have counted out here. So I should only have one hopper left in my inventory after I've placed these all in correctly. Let's see if I've done it right. Yes, okay, one hopper left. That's perfect. So that's 16 hoppers placed, and that's going to be our collection system. On top of the hoppers, we're going to put dirt. Let's see. I'm going to probably have to push some of this back, but that's okay. For now, let's just get the dirt placed in, and we'll worry about the decorative blocks. You have to shift. You have to shift to place dirt on top of the hoppers, unless you just want to aim at the block, of course. Then you don't need to shift. Yeah, let's place in the dirt. This is going to be where the sugarcane is going to grow. So let's get that placed in. I think I'm going to need to remove these blocks as well. Actually, I think let's just go ahead and remove the entire row underneath here, because I want to replace all this dirt with some other kind of block. Probably blackstone. I think I have enough blackstone to complete this build. Here, let's clear out this side as well. I should have done this before we started building, but I forgot to anticipate the sides of the build. Let's push this dirt all the way back here. Here we can pick up this glowstone as well. We have silk touch, so we'll be able to keep that. Okay, that should be good. The next thing I want to do is sleep. So let's go do that. Wow, I got a lot of dirt back from that. Yeah, let's go down here and sleep in our bed. That way we can build during the daytime. Not that I'm worried about mobs. It should be fairly mob-proof up there. We placed a lot of glowstone, a lot of lighting up there. There we go. It's daytime now. We can get back to building. Let's see. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want to make all these dirt blocks into mud. So to do that, we need a water source up here. So let's just go ahead and we'll remove these 4 blocks. That's okay that there's glass underneath. That's fine. We're going to place in an infinite water source. So I have 2 water buckets with me, and we'll place them both in, and then we can actually refill both buckets as well from this infinite water spring. Let's put 1 water bucket away because we don't need it anymore, and we'll get out our glass bottles. If we fill these glass bottles, we should be able to use them to turn this dirt into mud. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Let's see, how quickly can we get this done? Oh, I'm going to need to refill all 3 bottles each time. We could make more bottles. Let's see, there's 16 total. Oh, I forgot to place dirt on the end, I guess. Let's place in the last dirt here. I got this side already, right? Yeah, okay. That one's done. 16 minus 3 is 13, so we could make more bottles. Let's just recycle these 3, because we have enough bottles already. Alright, quickly now, let's turn all of this into mud. Why mud, you ask? Well, since we have a hopper collection system beneath our the block that's going to hold the sugarcane, what we want here is a block that's not a full block. That way, when the sugarcane lands on top of it, it actually gets picked up by the hopper. So that's the plan with the mud. I believe this works. The mud is not quite a full block. And so if I've done this correctly, well, we have a slightly different collection system, but where we've already built a sugarcane farm back at the industrial district, the starter base, this was working just fine with the hopper minecart. Although I think hopper minecarts actually pick up items through blocks, so I don't know that we actually needed to use mud. But we did, and it worked. All right, just 1 more mud here, and then we're done with the glass bottles. Let's get rid of those. We could actually place in the sugarcane now, and I think that's a good idea. Let me get out some other things that we need here real quick so I don't have to keep opening and closing the shulker box here. Let's grab out, we're going to need 16 pistons. So let's get out all 16 of those. I also just grabbed out a bunch of building blocks, and we'll grab... about half the redstone dust we brought. And is that all we're gonna need? Oh, we're gonna need glass. I'll grab out 2 stacks of glass, and we're gonna need a bit of glowstone as well. Okay, so the first thing I want to do now is build up the sides. Let's use this cracked polish bricks. I think we got these from a bastion, but it should look pretty nice if we use them for the sides here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and place that in like that, and we'll be able to hop up on top here. Let's place in the sugarcane now. We'll start at this end and work our way back. Oh, why can't I place... You can't place sugarcane on mud? Wait a minute. Wait just a minute here. I've done something wrong, I think, because this is exactly what I did. Oh, because we don't have the water behind it. I guess you still need water on the block. Okay, that makes sense. So we better place in the water now. In order to do that, let's place in some more of these bricks because we need something for the water to sit on. So we're going to place blocks behind the hoppers. It's okay that we're covering up some glowstone because the glowstone's going to get replaced kind of. You'll see. Here, let's just place these cracked all the way around. Let's see. Oh, I don't have quite enough, actually. I ran out. We could make some more bricks and crack some more, but I think we'll just use the rest of this other black stone block instead. Okay, let's put one there, and then let's fill this in as well. Okay, we need something to hold the water back here, so let's see, am I going to have enough blocks for this? I might have to actually cheat and use dirt underneath. Yeah, let's use dirt underneath, just so I don't run out of blocks. Okay, where's the dirt? Here we go. This is the dirt that I mined out already, but we're just going to place it back in now. And then we'll place the black stone on top of it. And then we'll fill this all in with water. Now we could use flowing water, but I don't want to hear the sound of flowing water here, so we're just going to actually make full water sources back here. This is where I should have kept my other water bucket, but it's fine. We're just going to make our own infinite water source right here. And we'll just spread this water back down the line here. And we'll just keep moving it down until we have this entire thing full of water source blocks. Is that everything? Okay, I think I got them all there. Yeah, it looks good. Now we should be able to place the sugarcane down on top of the mud blocks here. Yes, we can. Perfect. There we go. Let's place them all in. And these ones down here as well. Okay, now we can begin placing in the glowstone. That's next. So to do that, we're going to go ahead and place a block at the end here. Yeah, we can do that. In fact, let's see. Let's go back. Let's put in blocks, all 3 of them here. Or 4, I guess, in this case. And can we go up one higher on this side as well? Yeah, yes, we definitely want to do that. Okay, hold on just a second here. I want to put in the glowstone next. All right, let me see. The glowstone is going to go right behind the sugarcane. This is going to act as a light source, but it's also going to cover up the water. And we're just going to go ahead and use 16 glowstone because we have a glowstone trade with villagers, so this is an easy block to get. It just costs a few emeralds. Okay, there we go. That's the light in. Now we can go ahead and place in the pistons, which will go on top of the light blocks. We're going to place in 16 pistons. Let's see if I can just... Okay, I should be able to just kind of slide down the... Dang it. I already messed up and placed one behind there, but that's okay. We'll mine it up in a second after we have all the rest of these placed in. And then since this is a 16 block... Okay, we need that last piston. I guess I only got 16 out. There we go. And we'll place in this last piston. I was saying this is a 16 block wide farm. So what we're going to do is use 2 observers. Actually, we could use more than 2 observers, but we're just going to use 2. That way we don't have pistons firing as often. We really just need 2. And we're going to go ahead and place these, let's see, yeah, that way, forward facing. You should see the little face on the front here. That's going to detect the sugarcane growing up. And that'll trigger all the pistons underneath, but only 8 because that's how long the redstone line sends a signal for is 8 blocks. And so that's why we've made this farm 16 blocks wide. It's so that we can just use 2 observers, and then that'll help save on some blocks. Let's see, do I have enough blocks left? Yeah, okay, so we don't need to put anything there, but we do need something for the redstone to sit on. So let's go ahead and put in a row of blocks behind each of the pistons, like so. Do I need to bring this up one? Yes, I do. There we go. And then let's just place these in. We can do it from up here. A block behind each of the pistons, and then that's so that we can put the redstone dust on. So the signal will come out the back of the observer, and it'll send a signal down this line, 8 blocks long, and it'll activate each of the pistons underneath. So it's kind of like having 2 farms in one, in a way. You can obviously extend the line down. You can also make this a couple other ways, including vertically. But we're just going to set up one module here so that we can get sugarcane easily here at the next base. And I want this to start accumulating while we're working here. That way we can get a lot of sugarcane resources going in this area. Okay, next we need to place in the glass. And we're going to use mostly all glass, but I don't want to use glass here in the middle. So let me see if we have enough of the blackstone. We have only 9 left, and I need 14. Let's see, what other kind of blocks can we use? We have cobblestone. We could use more glowstone. Let's go see what we have in the blocks down here, actually, because we have a chest of blocks that we mined out of the stronghold, and we might be able to just get away with using... Okay, here's some polished blackstones, so we're up to 13. Can I just get one more blackstone block? No, that's a no. I'm 1 blackstone short here. Although blackstone would have looked the best, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab one of the gray blocks. It doesn't really matter which one. I think we grabbed cracked, what was it? Cracked brick. And we're gonna go ahead and just put that in temporarily, and then we'll come back and replace it later. But I'm gonna use up all these blackstone blocks. Actually, I should have placed them in a little bit more randomly, but that's fine. We can fix it later. For now, I just want to get the farm up and running, and this is kind of part of it. Yeah, so we'll put in our cracked stone brick here, which is going to look a little bit strange. I need to eat, and also the sun is setting again, which is telling me that I'm almost out of time here. So let's quickly just finish up the farm, and then we'll see if this farm is actually going to work for us. Next, we're going to place in glass. Yeah, that looks weird with that block up there, but it's fine. Next, we need to place in the glass, but it looks like I'm a few blocks short. All right, let's just go ahead and go down here and sleep. I'm going to pick up some more of the stone bricks, and we're going to use that to substitute for blackstone, because I didn't bring enough blocks to complete the build, but I want to build it up just a little bit more. So let's grab a stack of the stone bricks, and we'll use these as more temporary blocks. We can fix it later, it's no problem. I just want to get all the blocks in. So what I wanted to do is cover this here in front, and let's see, I can't put the bricks over the chest, so we're just going to place in like this. And do I have a crafting table? I need to make a couple of the stairs, and that's going to go over the double chest. That way we can open it. Okay, that should be enough right there. Let's go ahead and place those in. Like I said, we'll replace these later with a better looking block, but for now this will do. Now we can open and close this chest here. Let's take out that extra dirt, and I think, are we ready to place in the glass now? Are we done messing around with all the blocks? I want to get the glass placed in. I think actually I want to build this up 1 higher. Actually, we might want to do 2 higher. Yeah, let me see what this looks like. I wish I had brought enough blocks with me, but I need to not think about it. It's too late. Okay, there we go. I really do like the way the blackstone looks a lot better, though. Okay, we need to put glass in now. So how that's going to work is we're just going to go ahead and place I'm surprised the sugarcane hasn't really grown yet. We're just gonna do 3 high, I think. So hopefully I have enough glass for this. That's not good. Okay, no harm. No harm done. It's not like we have torches or anything to wash away. But yeah, we're gonna do 3 high glass here, like this. And then that'll help keep the... Dang it, why do I keep doing that? Stupid mouse. All right, the glass in, and then this will keep the sugarcane in when the pistons hit it. Let's see, can I reach? Yes. Let's go all the way down to the end here, and then it's just a couple more glass to place. Okay, that's it. That's the farm done. Now we just have to see it in action, so we can actually check to see if it works by using sugarcane from in our inventory. Let's jump up on top of the farm, and if I place sugarcane on top of this one, once it goes up to the piston height here, which is 3 high, we should see at least 8 pistons activate and push the sugarcane here. So let's go up. There we go. So we got an activation there on this side. So those 8 pistons are functioning properly. Let's check this side as well. There we go. And the sugarcane dropped down on the mud there. And since we have pistons underneath, we should see that we have sugarcane inside our chest, which we do. We can just throw these in here, actually, the extra sugarcane. But that's it. That's the farm done. That's how easy it was to make. And, I'm sure you've made one of these before. No doubt you have. Maybe even a better one. So I'm going to fix the blocks in between episodes. Otherwise, it's going to drive me crazy. We're going to get this all mixed up with some different blackstone blocks, and we'll get rid of all the gray ones. But for now, we have a functioning sugarcane farm here at the new base. And I think in the next episode, we're going to work on this some more. What I want to do is place some more glass and dirt over on, let's see, maybe, oops, sorry. Maybe on this side. Yeah, let me jump up on top here and get a good view at this. Get a good look out the side here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna extend the glass around the perimeter there and make it a little bit bigger, and then we'll place in some more dirt on top of that. That way we can get some other farms and structures going up here, because I would like to move every type of farm that we have over at our starter base. I'd like to move some of them over here, especially I want to get in an iron farm over here. That way, and yeah, we need to get some villagers up here as well. And I think if we do that, while we're working up here, we should be able to collect resources at the same time. Anyways, I'm out of time for this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you in the next Superflat episode. See you next time.